Today is the anniversary of one of the most, I would say, horrific moments in not just music history, but American history and also Black history. And that is the shocking, and I will say it, the shocking passing of Whitney Houston. It happened 11 years ago on the 11th of February on Saturday, and today is Saturday. How ironic. 11 years ago on the 11th day of February on a Saturday, and today is Saturday. Whew. I usually, play the clapping emojis in full, but out of respect, I have to shut it off because Whitney Houston, regardless of her drug use, she should still be here. I will always say that Whitney Houston's passing was not normal. It was not, in my opinion, due to drugs. It had to do with basically somebody trying to literally demise her for fortune, for debt, and to replace her as being the biggest next, star, or to just take her place entirely. There will never be another Whitney Houston. Okay? So for all of you all that was trying to take her place 11 years ago, 11 years today, you're seeing that it wasn't going to happen. Because first of all, none of you all had the voice like Whitney, and you didn't have the presence, you didn't have the grooming, and it wasn't your destiny to be her. A lot of these people who really wanted to be the Whitney in terms of her stardom, her superpowers as a vocalist, and so forth, it was really disgusting and disturbing to see people really in the industry. A lot of her peers really didn't have a compassion of, showing like a real, sincere, a sincere reaction to her passing. It was like, I'm about to be the next, Whitney Houston. I'm about to really take her place. I'm up next. And when it didn't happen for them, they had to do other things. Here's my thing with all of it. When Whitney Houston, like I say, was deleted, I believe she was deleted. Whitney, the industry as a whole, really declined. If you look at it between when Michael Jackson passed away and Whitney, that 2.5 years, albums were still selling somewhat. If you look at after Whitney Houston's passing, never ever has there ever been sales for anyone like that anymore. Okay? Yeah, you have the streamers and everything, but let's be real. The physical copy, ain't nobody selling like that. But I do want to say something. The most sad thing about Whitney Houston's passing is she has a jacked up family. Well, she had a jacked up family. Whitney Houston's family didn't show her the love that they could have showed her. And that's what hurts me the most. Is that Whitney Houston's family didn't give her the respect that I feel she was entitled to her own family. And y'all let Pat Houston take over everything. And that's why a lot of her sales are low, because nobody wants to give their money to raggedy Pat Houston. So with that being said, I'm going to close it here. Yes, I will never stop talking about this at all. But we got to be honest about something, which is a lot of the sales and unreleased music, because she has an album coming out in March, a gospel album, is basically to clean that debt, to close it. Once the debt is closed, they're not going to push Whitney Houston ever again. And that I Want to Dance with Somebody film, I can't watch it. The girl, to me, does not look anything like Whitney. And I just can't do it. I can't do it. It grossed $58.1 million. So they did, like sort of, kind of like broke even. But a lot of that is international. Because as of February 5th of this year, it grossed $23.6 million in the United States and Canada, and $34.5 million overseas. So in America, her home country, people weren't feeling it, and that's sad. And I feel as though once the budget gap is closed, they're not going to promote her. But it's up to us, the fans, the people that really genuinely loved her, to really, keep her legacy alive on our own terms, and not let people who are like industry bigwigs do it. And that's all I have to say. And with that being said, it's 11 years. It's 11. Oh, and by the way, today is Brandy's birthday and Kelly Rowland's birthday. Now, Kelly Rowland, she turns 42. No shade towards her, but Brandy, you thought that she was going to be big after this, because really, she was really pushing herself in 2012. It's 2023, and your show Queens got canceled, and your former co-star Sheryl Lee Ralph won her first Emmy and her first Golden Globe many years after you and your mother tried to cancel that woman, all because she was upset with the whole depiction of the TV father on your show and pushing Ray J to the forefront. You see, that's why karma is a beautiful thing. And I do believe your brother could really have his hands in Whitney's deletion. And with that being said, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Karma's a beautiful thing. And with that being said, I'm signing off. Thank you for listening, and have a good night.